The challenge is Comic Relief's coldest ever yet, and we're making history. The first time ever it is 4 women tackling it. So I'm feeling, you know, real girl power vibes from that. I don't think I'm gonna be like the fastest or the strongest. And everyone thinks as well, because I was in the jungle, I'm like Bear Grylls with boobs. I'm not. I'm a fanny. I like my bed. But I'm gonna be determined, and I'm gonna have a smile on my face. For most of it, I think. I might whinge a little bit. But if I'm going to be asking people at home, you know, to put their hand in their pocket, to donate, to do something special for Comic Relief, then I best be willing to put my money where my mouth is. I'm not going to give up, I'm not. There's too many people watching, I'll feel like a right mug. Or I'm going to be buzzing like an old fridge when I finish. I haven't even done it yet and I'm already smug. Wish me luck! I'm going to need it!
So Comic Relief is something we sit and watch as a family every year. And last year I followed the guys on their trek, and I remember my eldest son said to me, "Mummy, that's so amazing what they're doing. Why didn't you go and help as well?" It really hit home for me because I had no answer for him. I can go and do something to help raise funds, to do my bit. So this year, that's exactly what I'm doing. So I know what sort of person I am. I think mentally, I can talk myself into whatever I need to do. I feel like I'm going to be the mum of the group, the one who's going to keep everybody else in that positive mind space to keep going. It's going to be challenging. I've never skied before. I think it's going to be quite grueling on our bodies. I mean, just from doing a couple of hours of training, I could see I was using muscles that I'd never used before. I think the physical endurance for me is going to be a lot more challenging than the mental endurance.
Never done anything like this before. I love trekking, but when the sun's shining and I've got some water nearby, not when it's freezing cold. I'm a sunshine girl. I've never been skiing before. I'm absolutely shocking, so even being out on the snow is going to be a problem. Laura looks all graceful, coming down, like going side to side. I fell over. They said I was improving, but I think everyone was just being nice. I think my role is going to be very different this time. I'm used to having that captain's armband on and people see me as a leader because I was that athlete, but this is all new to me. I think the thing that I do have is a good mindset. I'm competitive with myself. I don't want to let anyone down, and the end goal is raising as much money as we can for Comic Relief. That's why we're doing it, and that's what I'm going to keep reminding myself when I'm not very happy, if I'm feeling down and I'm feeling cold and I just want a warm cup of tea.
This is it, I gotta get my game face on. Smiley Laura, gone. Today was the first day where I tried the skis and it just feels very alien to me. And I had to do these lunges. Apparently I lunged too much, who knew you could. I've never been on a fat bike before. They're like fat chips, I love fat chips. This is something that's definitely new and I will be out of my comfort zone. And I think doing something like this, particularly as it's all female, is very personal to me, and especially with a lot of the projects that Comic Relief helps. I know how important doing something like this is in raising vital funds. Not just raising money, but also just creating awareness. I think there's a lot of pressure because so many great people like Greg James and Davina, Emma Willis and Rylan and Oti last year have taken part in these challenges. You know, the bar is set high, like you can't fail. I know I'm up for a challenge and I know I'll try anything once, so I'm willing to give it 100%. So I just hope that that's good enough.